All right. I think we are live. I think this is episode 38, and we are running Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen, D&D 5th edition. And what we have been doing this campaign and earlier is running Shayome through the test of high sorcery. So she's a half-orc warlock, gone through a lot of the trials. A lot of them have been about her past and her present and her future. So just testing her out in different ways. She took a scroll from Dalamar that teleported her to the test of high sorcery. So just kind of like outside the area of the Tower of Wayrith, which is one of 5 towers, but really I think there's only 2 that are existing today that you know about, and Wakenrith is one of those towers. So she went to the tower, met some people along the way, some good people, some bad people, talked to the 3 different orders of the high sorcerers and stuff like that, and kind of talked about the balance of Kryn and how there's an order to the moon, kind of a white, a red, and a black moon, and have how kind of like both of those orders work together as a unit, and kind of like tell her more about the past and history of magic and how its kind of importance in Kryn. So as she's been going through a lot of the tests, it's been a lot of like ability score checks and all this stuff. She has been through a lot of stuff with giving up like certain body parts just to prevail and power through the test. So she's definitely been through a lot, and so she's kind of at the last area where Shayome has rested up. She's got a long rest before this battle that she's been kind of told about a couple times to prove yourself. So we will start it off with let's see. Okay, so kind of a peaceful overlook is just a section of this area. So whether your previous decision not to stop and rest when you have had the opportunity proved brave or foolish, the road onward leads you somewhere else entirely this time. It climbs higher and higher to a picturesque peak on an adjacent hill that surveys the land all around. You observe only ruin below, as far as the eye can see. The seaside village is a scorched ruin, the nearby forest turned to a plain of ashes, and where your childhood home once stood remains only a blackened husk of a building. Here at last, you find a sturdy rock wall to shield you from the elements and an old stone fire pit that likely hasn't been used in ages. You make do, studying and preparing for your trial to come, high above the ruins on the world below. And despite the harshness of the stone, when you finally rest, it is perhaps the most comfortable night you can remember in quite some time. So this is where you do get a long rest tonight, and then you did get that. Just note, I think you have 1 destiny point because you you basically regain like a spent destiny point. Let's see, I'll pause here because I think Lindsay might have dropped out of Discord.
I think so. Oh, can you hear Casey's drumming from my
I can hear the movie that you guys are watching in the background.
That's why I'm keeping myself muted.
Oh, all good.
I'm sitting on the couch, but also
all good.
Keep myself muted.
Yeah. Hey there, Lindsay.
Got disconnected.
Oh, no worries. All good. Cool. Let me see. I can kind of do it just like a small recap. Let's see. So you basically just finished.
Okay.
You finished the long rest, and then you regain a spent destiny point and stuff. So you should have, I think, one destiny point in your arsenal. So silvery mist begins to rise from the ground. They envelop you completely, feeling both cold and hot against your skin. You realize that soon you will face your final test of high sorcery, a duel to the death with a foe more powerful than you. And okay, the fog wraps around you like a silvery blanket, and the rest of the world fades away. Through that fog, a man appears wearing red robes as black as midnight. And I think I've got a picture here for him. A man appears wearing red robes as black as midnight, and his eyes hidden beneath a deep hood. He is tall and slender with a long, iron gray pointed beard. Despite his appearance, despite his apparent age, his shoulders are broad and he looks fit and athletic. He floats toward you, his feet never moving. A deep cold radiates from his body. The mysterious mage speaks with a quiet, articulate bass. I hope you did not think I would forget about our bargain. You immediately recognize the mage's voice that spoke to you through the black portrait just before you began your test of high sorcery. When he draws back his hood, you find yourself paralyzed, lost in the inky blackness of his eyes. I, Vistendantilus, have chosen you. Do not be afraid, for it does not suit a mage to be ruled by such base of emotions. You have accepted my offer, and by doing so, you have become greater than the sum of your parts. Past, present, and future, you will swim the river of time either a memory or as a player in the endless game. Vistendantilus draws a gemstone amulet set in silver from beneath his robe and holds it in one hand. Just a quick picture of what that looks like. The gem is oval, green in color, with flecks of crimson swirling about within. He presses the bloodstone amulet to your chest, and your heart stops. Pale green energy spills from the gem into your body. Then bloody mist seeps through your skin, pouring back into the amulet. Your heart begins beating again for a moment later, and you take a deep breath. The exchange is complete. My aid against the Pretender Mage's final challenge. In exchange for a small portion of your life essence, should you succeed. Sincerely, I pray that you do, and that our paths will cross again. Vistendantilus draws his hood back over his head and begins to float away, becoming shrouded in the fog. A moment later, you regain the use of your limbs, and the black-robed mage is gone. All right, so for the rest of the adventure, you will have advantage on all your saving throws. And you also get an additional 4d6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And you will have the marked by Fistendantilus trait. So I'll type that in the chat thing.
Okay.
It's a nice trait to have there. So yeah, so you'll have advantage on all saving throws, and then the 46. If you want to just do a random, roll off that, and then just add that to your temporary hit points.
Yep, that's incredible.
That's pretty
And it's
nice.
done everything.
Pretty nice buff to have.
Yeah, I didn't have to give a toe away for it either.
No toe. Sweet.
No toe.
No toe needed with
I got
Fistendantilus.
20s.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. You are super buffed with hit
Woohoo.
points. All right. Slowly, the silvery mist begins to dissipate. You steel yourself, preparing for the final trial in your test of high sorcery, a duel against a foe more powerful than you are. You have enough time to make last-minute preparations before the departing fog reveals the arena of the harrowing ordeal to come. And since you got mastered your fears, you get to go to a certain fun area of the campaign. Okay. So before you, Shayome, you stand amidst a truly alien dimension. A floating island of uneven black rock littered with the bones of mages who failed their final trial. Shattered obsidian shards float like pollen through the thick, humid air. Droplets of blood rain upward from the ground, splattering on your clothes. Putrid green clouds surround the island, stretching into eternity. In the distance, unrelenting forking arcs of purple lightning dance, casting dramatic shadows across the landscape. And 60 feet from you, an aberration floats. Their arms, let me go to a picture of them. There we go. Their arms spread wide. They wear mage robes, and though they are vaguely humanoid, their jiggling flesh has turned sick and purple. The mutated mage's right arm has transformed into a long, writhing green tendril, and one of their eyes bulge so far out of its socket that it looks like it could pop at any moment. The aberration moans, and their voice fills the air, mad and hunger. Let's see. And the voice says, let's see, let me stop some music here. You stink of bravery. Yes, you do. Your soul will be delicious. A rare treat in my endless oblivion. The aberration begins to float towards you, chanting arcane words. As they do, the landscape starts to shift wildly around you. Your final test has already started. And let me throw us to a combat scene here. Let's see here. There we go. So what we'll do, we'll start with the initiative. If you want to roll initiative for, let's see. I'm just going to do a D20.
I always miss. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Oh, sweet. Very nice. Okay. So nice. Nat 20. Oh gosh. Against the 8. Okay. That was sweet. Alright, Shayome, let's see. You begin the encounter with the wizard hovering in the air 60 feet away. You see pocket dimensions that stretch for miles and miles in all directions. If you survive, the wizard... let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'll do that later. But so it'll be your turn first. You just see this evil wizard to the south of you, ready, preparing to attack. And actually, before you do your turn, there's something that's going on with the environment right now. Let's see. There is a giant... before combat starts, you guys notice a giant purple flowers that sprout upward from the rock. When their strange blooms open, they release clouds of green gas before the flowers wither and die. Each creature must succeed on a DC Constitution saving throw of 13 or be poisoned until the start of the next round. So you and the wizard will have to make a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of this turn. I'll roll for the wizard. The wizard is going to fail. A 2. Okay. So you guys... Well, actually, you do get advantage on all your saving throws, so go ahead and make another Constitution check there, Shayome.
Okay.
Constitution. Okay, a 3. Okay. So both you guys fail. You guys will both have poison, which gives you kind of disadvantage on your saving throws. So that's what happens at the beginning of the round. And then, yeah, it's now your turn.
But since she's got that special thing from Fist and Daedalus, she's got advantage already. So she just doesn't have advantage, right?
That's correct. Yeah, she will just have normal, because you would already have advantage to attack and all that stuff and saving throws. Or was it just saving throws? I forget. Is it just saving throws or was it actually attacks? Just saving throws.
I said on all saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have to do an attack or a spell attack or something, it would be at disadvantage.
What about the 1d10? Can I throw that after a regular throw before?
Yep.
I know what that is still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use that. I think as a bonus action or something, but.
Okay. All right. I think I want to attack him with Scorching Ray.
Okay. Scorching Ray, I think that is an attack. So if you want to do just whatever level of Scorching Ray, and then you would roll your spell attack 3 times, but with disadvantage. Or actually, yeah, with disadvantage, because it's a hit thingy and you're poison.
That one definitely didn't.
Okay.
I think that one might.
Yeah, so that one, so the first one you did like an 8 and a 20, so you get the 20 because you have disadvantage. And then the 19 will definitely, yeah, go ahead and roll another time, or go ahead and roll like 3 more times. So the first Scorching Ray will hit. The second one...
20? Okay.
Are you lagging, or did you try rolling 3 more times on your Scorching Ray?
I was sorry, I was lagging.
Okay. Yeah, if you haven't done so, you've got like 3 Scorching Ray hits. Go ahead and roll like 3 more Scorching Ray hits, and then we'll count those as like your disadvantage as the rolls come out and stuff.
Okay.
There we go. So the second ray will hit. And... okay. Ooh, that's a crit.
Other
Okay.
2 definitely will.
Oh my gosh, 2 crits. Okay.
Yeah, the other was a crit.
Woo. All right. So all 3 hit. Very
Woohoo!
nice. And your last one does some super crit damage. Let's see. So go ahead and roll to hit on your first one. All right. And let me roll. Do a roll. Let's see. I think the game log must be
The
just
other
a little
2, should I
laggy.
do the 2d6?
Yeah, what did... okay, so you got 6. Yep, go ahead and do the second hit, and then on the third hit, if you can do a crit damage, which I think you just kind of right-click and then select crit. Okay. Sweet. Okay. And then this would be your crit one. Okay. So I think go ahead and roll. I think your damage is, that's right, it is 46. So just go ahead and roll like another 46 of damage, and I think that will be your crit.
Okay.
Nice. Oh wow, 17. Okay, big damage.
Yeah.
All right. So the first scorching ray that you send out, like totally nails this wizard, but like right before it hits him, he throws his like hands down in like some type of a abjure conjured shield, and it absorbs like that first scorching ray and does like no damage to him. And then you just see his shield just start cracking and like shatters all around him. And you see his like frustration, and he spits on the ground, which is space or whatever he's standing on. Not really standing on anything. And then you see like the second ray like just pounds right into him for 10 points of damage. And then the last one hits him for super damage for another 17. So you just did 27 points of damage to this guy. So he looks pretty messed up. All right. Is that the end of your turn? The end of your turn, Shayome?
That'll be
okay.
my turn.
Awesome. Nice opening round. Okay. The Mad Wizard. Let me see if he gets a recharge. Let's see. Let me see if he gets a recharge for his shield. He does. You just see him like cast something and his shield like comes back as kind of a protective reaction that he has. Let's see. He is gonna try to move forward. Let's see, you just see him fly like 30 feet towards you. And he is kind of too far, but for his tentacle arm that he looks like he could melee with. So instead of doing that, he is going to shoot out an arcane burst at you for a couple times. The first one is a nat 20. Oh, God. And then his other one, a 25. This guy is rolling big. So the first one, this arcane spell hits you for 31 points of damage. That was big. And then his second arcane spell hits you for another 19 points of damage. So let's see. That is 50 points of damage altogether. Wow. Okay. That was big. So you guys are definitely kicking out tons of hit points and stuff, throwing it back at each other. He does get back his arcane shield. So I think, let's see. Did you take those hit points off your character, Shayome? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. There you go. Cool. Okay. So we will start. Oh, crap. That's right.
Took another 23 off regular hit points.
Okay. So we will start the next round here. So let me roll a random. Let me see what it is. Let me roll another d4. So everybody's poison kind of like subsides. So you guys are no longer poisoned. The conditions going around have changed. This time, let's see, the souls of test takers killed by the wizard appear out of the ether in a swirling vortex crying out for revenge. The lost wizard must succeed on a DC charisma saving throw or be stunned until the start of his next turn. Oh boy. This sucks for him. So he's
wow.
gotta make a charisma saving check. Oh, he just gets it. He needed a 13 and he got a 14. So he succeeds. You see like all these claws like reach out of the ethereal and like try to take him and pin him down. And he just like fights off of it with his like tentacle whip and crashes all these hands and stuff. And it is the start of your turn, Shayome.
Okay. Let's see. And you said he's about 30 feet away?
Yeah, right now he's 25 feet away from you.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'll just do Scorching Ray again.
Sure. Okay.
Since he's that far away.
$14. Oh wait, that was the last one. Okay. Okay. So the 11, the first one, that'll miss. Go ahead and roll 2 more. An 11 Oh, 14. Okay, 11, 14, and 11. Okay. One of your scorching rays will hit him. Go ahead and roll damage on one of your scorching rays. Seven. Okay.
7.
All right. He is going to use his reaction to use his Abjurer's Shield. The wizard, when it took that damage, the protective barrier goes around himself, and it reduces the damage by, let's see, 10 plus 4. Actually, I think I can. He will absorb. Okay, he absorbed the entire blast of your scorching rays, absorbs it right into his shield, and his shield kind of shatters again on him. And is that the end of your turn? I think you might have frozen up on us. We'll hang tight, Tara. Oops, you're muted.
I think it looks like she's trying to reconnect with the swirling dots.
Cool.
So.
Alright.
Nah, sounds like that. Fully disconnected.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I know she's talked about like resetting her like Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi
modem
connection on her computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sometimes if we get too many on ours, I'll disconnect and then reconnect so that I get put to the top of the priority list.
The order. Wow, trade secret right there.
I shouldn't be sharing that with the two people who actually use the internet as much as we do in
That's
the
right.
house.
That could be bad. Oh, welcome back.
That's all right.
Wait. Oh, hi.
Welcome back. All good.
Thanks. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. All good. I know you did your 3 scorching rays and that.
Hit once.
Yeah, that the one did hit, and then he used his kind of conjured shield that absorbed that one scorching ray.
Okay.
So you used an action, and then if that was the end of your round, or if you wanted to do something else.
Can I cast Ray of Sickness on him, or am I out of actions?
Your action was
Or
to
can
do the scorching rays, but you could, like, if you wanted to throw a hex on him, you could do that. I think as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what that does, and that's 2D.
Yeah, it's 2d6 if you hit him. So he will currently have a hex on him. So if you hit him, the next time you do damage, he'll have. Then you'll do that d6. I'll just write down hex. There we go. I'll just put a hex on him.
Okay.
So you just put like these black arcane symbols that are all around this guy, and he looks kind of confused and frightened by it. And let's see, that is the end of Shayome's turn. So this guy, he's going to move up closer. He's going to move up about like 20 feet closer. And he is going to try to tentacle smash you. So since you have your cloak of displacement, this is like at disadvantage for him to try to hit you. So he'll get a 12, which will hit you. And then let's see, he'll do his other tentacle smash, which is an 8. That'll miss. So on that, oops. So it'll get you once. And that is going to be for 5 bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of his turn. So we're at round 3. This guy definitely has a hex on him. He's getting closer to you. It is... Oh, that's all right. It's the top of the round, so I got to do that D4 for the terrain. What is going to happen? Okay. A flood of blood rushes across the ground. Each non-flying creature must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or be pushed back 30 feet toward the lost wizard and knocked prone. I would say because you've got the Boots of Levitation on you, which probably when you've entered you clicked on and have engaged, so you are both flying above like this like surging river that flushes of blood, and you and both the other sorcerer that are both levitating, like you guys are doing some Dragon Ball Z crazy stuff going on with the train that's trying to knock you off, but you guys, it has no effect on you whatsoever. So it is your turn, Shayome.
Yeah. Okay. About how far away is he from the point?
He is 10 feet away from you.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I should probably do some like closer range attacks would probably be wise.
You can still do some ranged if you want to. So you like everything is kind of at your disposal right now. I mean, if you have a short range thing that can reach 10 feet, you can try that also. But anything in your spell disposal is up for grabs.
Okay. I'm gonna try this Eldritch Blast. I don't think I've ever tried.
Nice. Okay. So I think when you do Eldritch Blast, you do have some to hit. Let's see. A 10. Okay. If you wanted
do I is it like Scorching Ray?
Yeah, it's kind of like where you have to do a 2-hit with your Eldritch Blast. So I would say that 10 will miss, but you do have inspiration. So if you wanted to use like your inspiration, you can re-roll the Eldritch Blast to hit him.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Okay.
$20.
Nice. Okay, that is totally gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And then go ahead and roll a d6 too, because you have Hex up, so you're gonna do additional damage to him. Ooh, nice. 10. Okay.
So a 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. Mm-hmm.
Another 3.
3. Okay. Nice. All right. He is not looking very good. Is that the end of your turn there, Shayome?
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay. Okay, this guy is gonna try and get back his shield. Let me see if his shield recharges. It does. He's rolling really good. So he gets back this shield, like appears around him like the shield form, and he is going to try to tentacle attack. You see like your cloak of displacement too. Like this next round, your cloak of displacement kind of recharges itself, and it kind of gives off like
Okay.
a sense of him like trying to hit you, and you're like warped in reality and in time, so he's going to have disadvantage to attack you. So he's got his tentacle attack, which is a 10 that is going to miss. And then he's going to try a second time, same kind of thing. That's a 13. So that will strike you. You'll take 6 bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of his turn. Next, we'll go up to the top of the round. You guys are very kind of bloodied and messed up. It's been a hard fight. The terrain and stuff, you see the souls of the test takers again, killed by the wizard, appear out of the ether and a swirling vortex and crying out for revenge. And this guy, this lost wizard, seems frustrated and angry, and he's going to have to make another charisma saving throw to see if he can fend off. Oh, he gets an 18. He fends it off again. This wizard is just hell-bent on not getting pinned down by this environment and stuff. So you see like these claws reach out to him as he's levitating, and he just like rises up a little bit higher, pulling like the claws off of his foot that are trying to keep him pulled down to the space and time. And it is your turn, Shayome. I think, let's see. Oh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Okay.
I lost my VTT sheet, so it's
Oh, no worries.
reloading.
Okay, no problem. Cool.
Oh. Let's see. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
Let's. I'm gonna go with Scorching Ray again.
Okay. Sure, go for it. This will be a three spell attacks. 21, that's gonna hit.
Oh, the second one will definitely hit.
Ooh, 25, that's gonna hit. Yes, and an 18. Oh, all 3. Okay. This wizard,
Nice.
go ahead and make 3, I guess, damage attacks for those. This guy's gonna use his shield.
Oh. Cool.
Okay. Okay, so the first Scorching Ray that does 8 damage, he throws his shield up and absorbs the 8 damage. But the next Scorching Ray and the one after that both pelt him. So he takes 13 damage, and because you have Hex up, go ahead and roll another d6 of Hex damage. Oh, that was a close fight. 2. Okay. 2 points of Hex damage. You and him are just not looking good. Very beat up and messed up. Is that the end of your turn, Shayome?
Oh yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, this wizard is going to try and get back its shield. My goodness. He does get back his shield. He is getting very lucky. He is going to try and
You
make.
need to swap those dice out
I
there.
need to swap out those dice. I'm getting called out by the referees. All right, so he's going to
You're on
move.
a card. The flag.
Yes. You see your cloak of displacement again kind of like shift back into form after you got hit that second time, and you start blurring again. So he's going to roll with disadvantage. So he gets a 9 with his tentacle smash. That's going to miss. And the second attack, he gets a 12 disadvantage. That'll hit. And that'll do 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And that is... It's going to move over here. Not that it means anything, but that's what he's going to do. This round, we're going to see what happens to the environment. All right, so the earth violently quakes and shatters. Howling winds whip through the demiplane. The area becomes difficult terrain, and each creature must succeed on a DC dexterity saving throw or be unable to take reactions until the start of next round. Since you guys are both levitating, I feel like this is like the most OP spell to have on you for this combat. Nothing happens to you guys. So you just see like the ground like quake and move and all this stuff, and you guys are still Dragon Ball Z fighting through the air, just 10 feet across from each other. Shayome, this wizard has a hex on it. Go ahead, and it is your turn to attack.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with Scorching Ray again.
Sweet. All right, go ahead and roll attack. $16, that'll hit.
Ooh.
8, that'll miss. Oh, 13. Okay, a 13, 6, and 8. Okay, so 2 of them will hit. The first one, he's going to use his shield. This guy's... Okay. Oh, go ahead and roll damage twice. So the first hit, he's going to throw up like a shield for 9 points of damage. Ooh, okay. Which is exactly the 9 points of damage. And then the second ray hits him. You take 6 points of damage. This guy's on death's door. Because you hit him, go ahead and roll your hex. 1d6 damage.
Nice.
Okay. So, Shayome, your last Scorching Ray hit enough, and your hex of 6 damage is enough to kill this Madden wizard. Go ahead and describe to us how you kill him with your hex damage.
He like starts glowing purple and like oozing out everything, all his energy, and then like he just kind of melts and falls apart into like a bunch of like guts and tentacles, and like that one weird eyeball that was like protruding most of the time is the last little thing to like roll after him as he gets sucked down into the cracks of the earth. You know,
Nice.
so it's been so like broken up and damaged below us, but we've been floating above it. And his eyeball's the last little thing you see go down in one of the cracks, and that is the end of the creepy tentacled monster wizard
Nice.
person.
Very nice. So yeah, the earth kind of, the space opens up underneath him, and his eyeball is falling as he's falling too. And he catches his eyeball in his hand as he's plummeting to eternity death, and he says, "Peace, peace, oblivion." And he just falls and dead, just spinning backwards into oblivion. So, congratulations. You have just won the battle, the final battle. All right. Let me change it up here. So, we'll go here. Okay. So, your world slowly, the mist goes all around you. The red, white, and black mist and stuff. Kind of a laser light show in the middle of like this multiverse that you don't know where you are, and you've just defeated this wizard. And those colors start swirling all around you, and the next thing you see, you stand at the top of a spiraling staircase set of black stone. The door to the testing grounds shuts behind you with an echoing thud. You survived. Slowly, you descend the stairs. On your right, large painted portraits hang at uneven intervals, portraying various past mages of high sorcery. Some expressions are haunted, while others beam with pride or curl a smile, suggesting a secret only they know. The last painting depicts you as you look now. Staring at your portrait, you realize that you are different, and not just in appearance. The test of high sorcery has changed you forever. And Shayome, you see what used to have like really like dark green skin has almost gone very pale. And you see like your hair that is black and these warrior braids and stuff behind you. And you see one of them has like this gray almost like white streak going off. But you still, you definitely seem changed in your appearance when you're looking at this mirror. You continue down the stairs to the bottom. Beyond a grand archway looms the Hall of Mages, bathed in cold white light. The 3 archmages who interviewed you sit on their stone chairs in the hall, joined by 18 other mages from different orders. All of them begin to clap for your arrival. Some claps are enthusiastic, while others seem half-hearted or even sarcastic. I suppose that congratulations are in order. The black-robed archmage serpentine rasp fills the chamber. It seems that, just maybe, I underestimated your skill and resolve. I will not make that mistake again. The red-robed archmage's voice booms with a mix of pride and curiosity. Several of your solutions I had not even considered as a possibility. I will begin making adjustments to future tests tomorrow. I might inquire about your aid in that endeavor. Shh. Enough talk of the work of Tess. The newest mage of high sorcery hasn't earned themselves a well-deserved sleep on a real bed. The white-robed archmage interrupts the other two with a gentle shooing motion. Then they turn toward you to offer a conspiratorial wink. What do I do now? You ask without thinking, surprised at the sound of your own voice. The white-robed mage answers with a genuine smile. Anything you want. Everything you want, the black-robed mage corrects while idly cleaning dirt from their nails. Perhaps, the red-robed mage offers as they stand up from their stone chair, you would like to try on your new robes. In the days to come, many, though not all of you, of all of the Tower of High Sorcery's locked doors open to you. The untold secrets of Kryn and magic lie beyond. Congratulations, you have passed the test of high sorcery. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yes.
Shayome.
Awesome. So what we'll do, I think we'll go through And if you have like the different traits that you've written down, if you want to tell me, if you want to tell me like all the different traits that you have, and we'll do kind of like this. It's kind of like a check off to see like where you fall for the orders.
Might be frozen again.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. I already have some things kind of marked out, so I'm pretty sure I think I know. We'll wait for Lindsay to pop back though.
Sorry.
Oh, all good.
Hi. I'm
All
back.
good. Welcome back. If you've got your, I think what we'll do, we'll go down like the list of like different traits that you've acquired.
Okay.
So we'll see. Let's see. If you want to just like list off, like which ones you have, and I'll just kind of confirm off of a checklist.
Okay. Let's see. I wrote them all down. I got Fey dealings,
Fey dealings. Okay.
unresolved business,
Okay.
Nuitari,
New Atari. Okay.
imagined no one,
Okay.
mastered your fears,
Nice. Okay.
accepted a mysterious mage's help,
Okay.
unsubtle,
Okay.
offered a body part.
Okay.
I don't know his name.
Ugh, your toe's still hurting.
It's a ghost toe. I can still feel it
Doesn't hurt
wiggling.
at all. It was magical. There was no trauma.
It's
so there's no
magical.
pain.
That's right. It was, yeah. Ooh. All right.
Grim determination
Okay.
and dragon gaze. It's Gaes.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Gaius.
Gaze, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Fistendantilus.
Yes.
I don't know if I said that right.
Nope. That was good. That's a hard name.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And that's all of them.
That's all of them? Okay.
Mhm.
Let me. I think I have. Did you have a choose insight at all?
No.
Okay. Right. Unresolved business. Let's see. New Atari, got that. Imagine. No one.
I guess I had one called Dragon Tragus.
Oh, okay.
I just put it under a different heading. That's why I didn't see it.
Okay. Let's see.
And I think that's all of them.
Okay. You do a quick tally up of your points. Accepted. Unsettled. Offered a body part. Okay. Grim determination. Okay. Dragon Gaius. Fistendantilus. That's a big one. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. So you scored like 2 points in the Order of the Black Robes. That's your highest one.
Oh.
You
Okay.
also have 1 point in the Order of the White Robes.
Huh.
And then no points in the Red Robes. So you like, I'll give you the choice, and I'm pretty sure I know what you're gonna go with, but because you're within 2 points of another one, you can basically choose whatever robe you want to, just being within 2 points. But your highest is Order the Black Robes, and I feel like that could be your calling.
Yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Sweet. Okay, so Shayome, you just see as like you feel like this warm calming on the back of your shoulders and stuff, and you see this robe just super black, super dark, and you see like your wounds kind of start to heal over, like this dark necrotic energy as you killed this foe, and its like spirit and stuff warps into like your black robes and kind of feels you with extra hit points from killing him. So you can gain back some hit points a little bit from him. I'm just going to roleplay this. We won't have to do anything. But you see the black robes all around you, and it just looks so good on you. You look at yourself in the mirror, and you almost don't recognize yourself, but you do. You see, your skin has that green has almost faded into a very pale white, or a little bit of green, like very light green, but very pale. And you have a streak in your hair. And I know you had, let's see, 1 destiny point that you have left. So that's good. Let's see. So by having 1 to 2 destiny points, it says you suffer 2 lingering effects from your trials, which may flare up on nights when the moons are full. You get to choose how the effects manifest your character. Though you have had plenty of close calls, your final ranking was average compared to other mages who passed their test, and the Conclave is pleased to name you amongst its members. The mages will gift you an uncommon magic item, which is kind of cool. So let's do, I guess, the uncommon magic item first. Let's see what you will get. Let's see. You're a warlock. Oh, okay. Okay. You will be gifted. You'll be gifted by the wizards to have an amulet of chilling fear. It is a wondrous item, uncommon. It will require attunement, which I believe you've got a 3rd slot to attune. But the onyx charm is always cold to the touch. The carving on the charm, that of a face which is half alive and half skeletal, changes to reflect the visage of its attuned wearer. While wearing the amulet, you have advantage on charisma intimidation checks.
Ooh.
And also, when you hit a living creature with a weapon or a spell attack, you can spend your reaction to force them to make a saving throw against your spell DC. On a failed save, they become frightened for 1 minute. Once you use this ability, you cannot use it again until you finish a long rest. So it has, so it has an effect of fear if they fail their saving throw while you hit them and stuff. So that is the Amulet of Chilling Fear. And I'll probably create that, and I think I have to do some type of modification to create that amulet and stuff for you, so I can do that and throw that on your character.
Okay.
So that's the magical item that you get. You also, so you get like 2 effects that kind of stay with you from all your choices in this, and one of them is the marked by Fistendantilus trait that I believe you have. And also, let's see. what's the other one I wanted to give you? Actually, yeah, okay. So one will be the marked by Fistendantless, and the other one will be offered a body part, just because I feel like it's very unique to your test. So, and I'll send like all this information to you like in Discord and stuff. So it's not it's a lot of verbiage, but you don't have to write it all down. So, you're marked by Fistendantless. I'll say this is like a very unique thing that, and because of your choices and that you made, it's very hard to get. So by getting the mark of Fistendantless, it's very kind of black robe. This is like your key decision that really gave you those 2 points for your black robe. So what happens is you increase, and I'm going to do this because you're a sorcerer, and I think charisma is like your highest point as a warlock. I'm sorry. I think warlocks are charisma. Yeah. Okay. So your charisma score is going to go up by 2 points, and your constitution score will go down by 2 points. By accepting the infamous black-robed archmage's bargain, you gained a sliver of his arcane power and gave up some of your life essence in exchange. Though your understanding of magic has increased, you are physically more frail and prone to getting sick, with a lingering cough that can sometimes be off-putting at polite social gatherings. Within the next several months... all right. Oops. That's other information for another time. So yeah. So you gain, like, basically a bigger bonus in your charisma by 2 points. That goes up 2 points, and then your constitution will go down by 2 points. So that's what you get with the marked Fistendantless. And that would kind of be like with the role-playing effect of like your skin, and you look kind of a little bit more frail than you used to. And then the second effect that you leave is from your offered a body part. So to fulfill a bargain with the hag, you gave up a part of your body for her potion. While you didn't experience much pain at the time, whether you pass through territory with Fae presence, you experience intense phantom pains. When you do, you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration on spells. And this seems to be some type of a curse or some type of effect on you. So just a little side note for Biddy who's watching, but
Biddy is watching, but Biddy's not there. So
Biddy's not
Shayome
there.
wants to, when Biddy is absolutely going to check in with Shayome when she gets out of the thing and just be like, "Are you okay?" If you want to mention that, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, I can help you. By the way, other friend who always went through this.
Yes.
Did you? How are you feeling?"
Yeah. Excellent. So they'll be
Absolutely.
So those will be like the two things that have like been taken from you, like as a changed person, but you've been gifted some things, and you also have some magical items. And yeah, so after that, like the conclave, like congratulates you, and they do mention Balrin. They say, send our regards to Balrin when you see him. And you step through this black portal that feels very warm and comfortable to you. And as you leave and you look back and you see that black robed mage and stuff, and you see he just takes his cowl and just like nods and almost kind of like bows down to you and stuff as you leave. And Shayome, you port through, and you hear voices of, like, you see yourself out on the northern wastes with the wind whipping all around you. You see there could be like a storm coming in, and you are lucky to be back on Kryn. You kind of feel like you might get to know more about who you are from this Fistandantilus that challenged you and questioned you, and you feel yourself tied to this voice, this extremely powerful black mage that you know has been talked about through legends. And you think about your test and what happened, but really the key to your history is going to come from Fistandantilus of showing you powerful and great things. And you just find yourself all around, and you hear voices of your companions coming just through the canyons and stuff out of the wash area in the northern wastes. And we will end the campaign there for the night. Well, yeah. Congratulations on passing the
Awesome.
test of high sorcery.
That's sorcery.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. It was quite a trip.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
those not so shiny, but very muted, subtle black robes.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have a black robe and a red robe in our midst, and then depending on how Evan fares, we could some serious moon magic going on within the group. So cool.
No
Yeah,
conflict
that'd be
at
a
all.
trip if we had all three.
That would be pretty sweet. Definitely. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll stop the recording, but job well done. I think we'll just kind of meet up again this Thursday. I think we'll have the full crew together, so it'll be
Okay.
fun. But yeah, good job, Lindsay.
Thank you. What's a good place where we were where people have been making their character art? Because I'd like to make a updated version
Oh,
of
okay.
Shayome.
Yeah, I can. I'll tag you. It's under like in Discord. I think it's our character art channel. And
Okay.
I can tag you. Let's see. I'll just tag you and stuff so it'll pop up. There you go.
Sweet.
But yeah, if
Thank
you want to
you.
throw some art up, I think a lot of some people have used like Hero Forge, which is pretty fun. It's a free thing to
Hero Forge.
Hero Forge, yeah. And if you go to that link and if you
Okay.
scroll up, there's a link that'll take you there. But it's a very nice custom way to create your character. And then, yeah, definitely post a picture. That'd be awesome of your character. So,
Yeah, I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I was like, well, I'll wait until these changes happen and then kind
sure.
of, adapt that. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Cool. Awesome. Well, good
All
job
right.
tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
It was fun. Very fun. Cool.
Absolutely.